Suspended for Section 3 violation, follow these steps to get reinstated. Also, at the end of the video, I'll show you how to start selling on Amazon again, even if you're suspended. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group. Let's dive in. Okay, so I've got this account suspension tips and templates for you so you can get reinstated. But before we go over that, if you did get this notification that says your Amazon Seller Central account has been deactivated or even permanently deactivated in accordance with Section 3, what you need to do is understand what the heck is Section 3, right? So I've got the actual policy right here because you want to understand why you're getting suspended, right? So let's go to Section 3, and here's Section 3. And pretty much we may terminate or suspend this agreement or any service for any reason at any time. So Amazon can kick you off their platform for any reason they feel like. I don't know if you didn't know that, but if you didn't know that, now you do. Now the goal is to say that you love Amazon so much, or just the opposite, and get your account reinstated. Now to do that, we've got some seller tips and a denied appeal and an approved appeal that you can see for types of examples, right? Obviously, for the denied appeal, what happens is we're saying we. When you submit an appeal to Amazon, you want it to be straight to the point, you want it to be concise, you want it to be unemotional, and you want to try to take accountability. So saying I instead of we did this, it was their fault. Amazon wants you to take full blame. It just is what it is, right? Now, if you did do something wrong, you don't want to fully admit to it. There's ways around it where you can kind of say what went wrong and how you didn't know you did something wrong, right? Like negligence, that's going to be a better appeal than saying, I knew I was selling counterfeits, right? You don't want to do that, okay? You want to just say, oh, how you thought it was a real item and all this fun stuff. But here's an example of an appeal. And we've got this right here. And this one was not approved because we said we, and it was too long, right? So the first appeal, you want it to be short and sweet. If Amazon asks for more information, then you can add more information. But what we did is we changed it from we to I. We've got invoices, we've got PDFs, we've got all the information of the manufacturer and everything here that shows that we were selling real items and nothing was manipulated, right? So we've got a little appeal here, straight into the point. This one actually worked, but there's also different types of templates that we have down here. So in a counterfeit appeal that actually worked in the past, I've written a new plan of action. Here's what's attached, screenshots, and the authenticity, and then stuff like that, right? Now, let me show you one more appeal. This one's really detailed. Oh, here's the generic appeal. Now, my recommendation is to start with the generic appeal. So the issues identified, the root cause of infringement. So A is the issues identified. B is the root cause of the infringement. C, the actions you have taken to resolve the issue. And then D, the steps you have taken to make sure it will never happen again. This is pretty much the basics, right, on how to get everything approved, right? So if you follow this template, A, the issues that you've identified, B, the root cause, C, the actions you've taken to resolve it, and D, how you're going to make sure it doesn't happen again. This is the template, and this is what Amazon usually wants to see, right? So just do that. We've got all these other appeals, related account suspension appeal. And each appeal is a little bit different depending on it. But if you kind of follow those, you'll be able to see that. Order defect rate. So a client got suspended for an order defect rate, and then we kind of had to write an appeal. And this appeal did work. What we did, how we're going to prevent it, for negative feedback, bada bing. And it did work again. Now, this spacing is a little bit off because it's on a Google Doc, but I just wanted to show you that. But here's the pro tips. Just make sure the first appeal is not too long and not too short. I say maximum 2 pages. Don't go crazy, right? Ensure you provide PDF documents. You need to provide evidence. If you submit your appeal and you don't provide evidence, it will not get accepted, right? I've had people come to me, oh, look at my appeal. And I'm like, where's the evidence? Oh, what? Do you want me to submit evidence? I'm like, yeah, how are you going to win? If you went to court, How are you going to win if there's no evidence? You don't have any evidence that you didn't do anything wrong. It's the same thing. Also, citing Amazon's policies with URLs. Show Amazon you actually did your due diligence and you went through their policies. Mention their policies. Call Amazon. You're able to call Amazon as a seller. So if you can't call Amazon, I want you to type this in right here. So you're going to go to your Amazon Seller Central account. Even if you're suspended, you can call Amazon as long as you're a professional seller. So as long as you're a professional seller, don't downgrade, keep it as it is. You probably are a professional seller. But what you're going to do is go to sellercentral.amazon.com/performance/account/health/contact us. And then you're going to do this little question mark. Form ID equals 4761. So this one's going to work. Let me just write that down for you so you can see it. Here is the code. So here it is. Zoom in a little bit even more. Do it just for you. There's the code. You type that in exactly and you should be able to get access to call Amazon even if you're suspended. When you call Amazon, you want to figure out, like, what do I need to do? Why is my appeal not accepted? What's going wrong, right? So that's a little special code for you. That's going to work 95% of the time if you're a professional seller. If you're not a professional seller, you can't call Amazon. It's going to be a lot harder. You're going to have to get an internal Amazon employee or a consultant that has connections to internal Amazon employees. Or just have a really, really good appeal. Remember that sometimes Amazon doesn't accept your first appeal at default. Remember that an actual human's reviewing your case. So if you say like a word that human doesn't like, they might just deny it. Remember to pretend you're submitting it to a judge as if it's life or jail, right? So when you go in front of a judge, they're gonna be like, what's your evidence? Have you reviewed the law, right? And they're gonna need citations, you're gonna need all this stuff. So remember to do that. Remember to use I recommend to use I. You can use we, sometimes it'll work, but you kind of want to take full blame if possible. When you go to sleep at night, you want to think I did everything that I could to get this appealed. If a judge reviewed it in actual legal court, they would be like, oh, I understand your side, and they're going to understand how much effort you put into the appeal. You want it to put a lot of effort into the appeal, right? Make sure the appeal is good. You can also use ChatGPT after you write your appeal to make it more concise. So I would do it section by section, right? You don't just give the whole thing to ChatGPT and say, make it more concise. They're going to mess it all up. But just do section by section. So maybe a paragraph, if it's like it has a little bit of fluff in there, like the and because. So have ChatGPT help. Make sure you stay on a professional seller. When you call Amazon, you can also ask them to escalate it internally. So they can escalate the appeal internally if you call Amazon. They have the ability to do that. Some of the people you call suck, so you have to call them multiple times, right? And then there's also a way to escalate it to executives to get your account reinstated. This one's last resort, but you can go to YouTube, how to escalate your Amazon suspension to executives. You'll see a video by me, and I actually have actual executive emails you can email to get your account reinstated. And this worked within 24 hours for one of our clients. Now it works sometimes it doesn't, but it's great to get a second person reviewing your appeal. You don't want to do this until you tried everything that you can to get your account reinstated. Now for staying towards the end, I'm going to show you how to start selling on Amazon again, even if you're already suspended. And the answer to that is a stealth account. So an Amazon stealth account is a second Amazon Seller Central account, but this one, Amazon doesn't know it's owned by you. They can't connect you to it, right? And we do have free training. So if you go to YouTube again, type in how to create stealth Amazon account or stealth account Amazon, will show up number one. You'll see me, you can click on the link, and then I give you free training. If you have IT background, like a background in tech, then you'll understand how to do it yourself. If you don't have a background in tech, if you click the link in the description, or you can go to our website and go to services to courses, you'll see I do have a paid course. Now the paid course is because I have to do extra time and extra energy to create this, because if you don't have an IT background, I have to go through step by step by step by step. But we have multiple stealth accounts created already. You can see that all of our, you can see this is an account within an account, right? Right now that we use on a regular basis, right? So you can see this is a whole different website within an account. That's called an EC2 virtual machine. We have a course on Udemy, so if you open this up into a new incognito mode, we've got this course right here. It's got pretty good reviews, got some students, and literally I go through step by step by step. And if you don't like it, I'm pretty sure you can just contact Udemy and get a full refund. But check out the free one first on YouTube that I told you how to access, and then go from there. So this is for those who have suspended account and want to sell on Amazon again. I currently have 4 stealth accounts myself, and just recently helped clients make 5 stealth accounts. We're actually at 7 stealth accounts for our clients because people have been reaching out to me and we've been helping them get more stealth accounts. Amazon sometimes randomly suspends you, so that's why I decided to make it, and nobody else actually teaches step by step by step by step how to create a stealth account. So I'm like, might as well just do it. It's not illegal, it's just frowned upon by Amazon. If you have questions, you can just reach out to me, right? But I'm here to help you sell on Amazon. If you can't sell on Amazon, I can't be a consultant for Amazon, so it's a win-win here. But that's it for today's video. Leave a comment below on why Amazon recently suspended you. If you learned something new, drop a like. If you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to the channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, anything mentioned in this video, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. Also, our #1 service is our full A to Z Amazon account management service. This is where we'll fully manage your inventory, calling Amazon, ensuring you don't get suspended, and if you do, we'll help you get reinstated and contact Amazon's internal employees very quickly. We'll also do your customer service, advertising, increasing sales, and much, much more. The benefit of this service is so you can spend time working on your business instead of in your business every day, like calling Amazon for hours on end just to fix an issue. Let us do it for you. Save time, save money, and increase your sales with EHP Consulting Group. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, and I'm signing out.